Hello guys, I have my basket with me and phone with a stopwatch here, and this means that we are going to declutter my whole house today. The idea is that you don't have to spend hours and hours to finally make your home look better, to reset a little bit your house and to feel relief. Just 30-minute decluttering is enough to get started at least. I find that focusing on the next step is a lot more motivating than focusing on the whole journey, because we see this whole pile of work in front of us and we get just mad at what we've done to our lives. But if it's just a small thing that we can do each day or each week, we can focus on just the next step. This is why my next step is decluttering my house for 30 minutes. I don't have like that much because I've been a minimalist for years now and I have only one room apartment. It's like 34 square meters apartment. Still, even in such a small space, I get to constantly accumulate some stuff that I eventually don't need, and it's time to revise all those stuff. We have 30 minutes. In the hall in the storage room, I think it will be 10 minutes. This room, it will be 10 minutes. Kitchen and bedroom will take up 10 minutes too, so you can actually take two baskets. You may want to split your piles into like donations, just getting rid of things, throwing them away. I use just one basket because I think it's big enough, and later I will split if I want these piles. We will start from the hall. That's the storage room where I have a lot of stuff. If I don't know where the thing should go, it goes here, and later I decide what to do with it. Now, basically. If you're enjoying this video so far, please hit the like button, and if you want, please leave a comment with a light bulb in it. Share with everyone that you are also on this decluttering journey and you are also striving to make your home the best place for you and your family. I just brought with me this basket. Actually, it was standing here before. I replaced it with that bucket. But now I realize that it makes things a lot more messy than if I put a white, neat-looking basket instead of it. Even though it will take up more space on the table, I wanna have this basket instead of that one. Well, I actually found here more things than I expected. That's interesting. I managed to put everything here. Maybe one day I'll buy a more efficient organizer. But for now, I think it looks fine. These things, I will leave them in another spot, and here's how it looks right now. Yeah, it could be better, but at least I decluttered all that basket of things. Can you imagine it's full now? I thought this was too big for my stuff, but it's actually normal for it. I gave up the habit to work lying on my bed. I now actually work at my desk, and I decided to sell it. I have a similar one, but to serve the food on it. This one was for working, and I want to declutter it. In terms of what I have in this basket, this is that bucket. I don't know whether I'm gonna throw it away or not. I will think about it. Probably will not go away. I found some receipts. My pass to the work that I quit. By the way, the video about me quitting my job will be somewhere here if you're interested. A wallet. I haven't used this wallet for years. I don't want to carry the whole big bag with me to make this wallet fit inside. Also, a lot of financial processes now are in the smartphone, and I don't store here anything. Some bags. You might think that this is just rubbish, but it's not. Nothing goes to waste here. I will give this to my mom, and especially this sack for storing potatoes. I think she will like it. That's actually hers. I'm lying to you. That's hers. She gave me the whole sack of potatoes, and I definitely have to finally give it back. Some containers, some more. These are clips, like for hair. Somebody gifted it to me. They don't work. That's a toy for my cats. I don't want this toy to exist. Another, I don't know what, rubbish, a knick-knack. It's echoey here, I'm sorry. Well, I'm starting my 10-minute timer again, and in the bathroom I don't have a lot of stuff to declutter. I'll spend a minute here probably. But the timer is for this room and for the kitchen. The only things I decluttered in the bathroom is this thing. It's actually my husband's, but he doesn't use it. Me neither. And I guess this is a file for the heels. We have another one.
Wake up, today's gonna be a good day. 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 Set your affirmations, aspirations. I got shit to do, the aftermath of preparation. Good.
Okay, the timer is up and my kitchen is a mess, but I'm going to stop here. I think it is very important not to get into this decluttering so much that you spend the whole day on it. It's just a 30-minute thing. It's just I'm gonna focus on this one next step and that's it. This is why I'm not gonna continue decluttering my kitchen. I will stop on these few things that I will now show you. Okay, so my basket is now over full. Why, how did this happen? I don't know. I think I'm gonna declutter this one because we've got a very old-fashioned, I think it's from the last century oven. It actually heats from one side, so it is better to put their food that is flat rather than that is very tall, because this thing will be burnt and this one will be undercooked. Maybe later it will fit, but later I will probably buy other stuff if I learn to cook at that point. I found that it is empty, so I'm going to put this tea that actually is now in the bag, I'm going to put it here to make it more comfortable. This big set of containers is my mom's. I am a very bad daughter. Basically, I'm a mom's thief because whatever she gives me, I then forget to give her back things on time. I will put these containers in the visible spot in the hall, and not to forget to give them back when I am ready, when I meet her. And the last thing is this, I forgot the word, I'm sorry. Mustard. Yes, this is mustard, I remember. And I think it's expired because we haven't eaten it for, I don't know, half a year probably. It will go to trash. Oh, another thing, we never have guests, so I will probably give it to my niece, who is actually going to be 13 or 14 soon. And I think these ones will be enough.
Today's gonna be a good day. Wake up, today's gonna be a good day.
I can't even tell you how much I love herbal tea. Is it herbal or herbal? What's the right option? Okay, it's obviously not enough. 20 minutes passed and now we are going to the main room that I want to declutter. I know that books are my weaknesses. I mean, I accumulate them and then of course I will have to revise them and decide what I want to get rid of. I think I'm gonna start with that cupboard. I'm gonna set a timer. This is a basket from the previous decluttering. It is actually a lot more empty than it was before. This pile is what I decluttered right now from this room, and as that basket is not enough to store all my clutter, I will probably use this basket instead to put everything there until I decide what I do with that. Okay, and here's our timer. Here in the room, I decluttered books that I liked, but not enough to keep them. Of course, there are some books that I've so enjoyed that I wanted to keep. It's the Look book about the happiness, and I like that it contains a lot of factual information about how to be happy. It was written by the scientist that is a specialist in the sphere of happiness. Okay, I'm talking about books now, right? I will try to sell them or donate them here. Also, I decided to finally get rid of this book. It was written by my professors at university, but if you are a guru in something like Spanish philology, it doesn't mean that you necessarily can teach well. And this book is written so badly in terms of how it teaches that I decided to finally stop struggling with it and declutter it. Oh, in my previous decluttering basket, I've got money that I washed. And as I am going to go to Europe soon, I think I'm gonna take this and maybe ask if someone wants to exchange it. No exchange shops here in Kyiv wanted to accept it. Like for the past year, I just said to myself, when I read it, I can declutter it. But it's been a year and I didn't read it. It's like 5 pages and I didn't read it, so probably I'm not that interested in reading it. Books that I wanted to sell. What I found! This is my first vision and the only probably vision board that I made in my life, and it's so nostalgic to have a look at what I already achieved and what is yet to do. Okay, let's continue with that stuff. These are gifts for my mom. I just want to put it next to the containers and all the rest of the stuff that I stole from her. I don't know what this is, I'll just throw this away. This piece of whatever is full of written stuff, so I need to declutter it finally. And my mom gifted me these shoes. Kind of gifted. They were just small or big for her, so that I deal with them right now. Anyway, I want to sell them because I know that shoes with heels are not my lifestyle right now at all. I don't go to balls, I don't go to restaurants, and I just know that even if I save them because I really like them, they show me that fantasy self that they represent, I will still never wear them. And at this point I already know that. And it hurts sometimes to let go of things that you really want to keep or you really like, but it's also important to be honest with yourself and understand that some things are just preventing you from accepting you and your lifestyle the way they are. So I'm gonna declutter those shoes. Okay, so this is how the 30-minute clutter looks like. I'm so happy I finally did that because I was putting this off months and months. If you would like to see more vlogs and videos from me, I recommend you to subscribe to my Patreon page. It is only $5 a month and I deliver a lot of things that I can't show here or to the bigger audience, so welcome. And even if it's just only 30 minutes, sometimes it's hard to find time for that. If you wonder how to find time for things that are important, you can go ahead and watch this video that contains a lot of productivity tips that I personally use and like. And on the other side, you can find my Patreon page. I already advertised it, so have a good day. Goodbye.